So it might not be too bad actually. Let's do the easy one first. There. I managed to get the battery shelf sorted out. I've had to put a lip on it because even though the strap will hold it down, it wouldn't stop it from sliding towards the back or indeed over the end of the shelf. So I put in these extra lips to help that hold that down. And I was all ready to do the flow coat. And then I remembered the echo sounder. So I used to have like a homemade well, and I'm thinking that that's possibly what I want to do again. So it shouldn't take too long to do actually if I use the 1186 to build an edge around and hold in the plastic box. Secure it to the hull somewhere. The bottom of the plastic box has been cut out so that it's in direct contact with the hull, and the lid is to stop water getting in. Should water get inside. I may also use some oil of some sort to help provide good acoustic contact between the echo sounder and the hull. Although to be honest, just having the echo sounder resting on the hull was enough for any number of years. So I'm just trying to work out where the best place for it is. If I put it here, it's going to create a water trap here. So I was thinking somewhere possibly up at the lower edge, so that then there's clear water through here, and also it's lower down in the deck. Using 3 layers of foam board, I've created a stepped profile so that I can use some filler and some sanding to create a nice smooth transition into the deck, rather than having a quite a sharp transition. And it will also help provide some security around the side of the box to stop it flexing and coming away from the deck. Finally getting to the point where I'm going to apply some flow coat. Been delayed with other things going on, so got to the point with a flow coat, and I thought I would do a test run on the outside of the locker boxes that go up the front. It's a good job I did, really. I did my usual thing of approximately 2% hardener to gel coat. So I did 500 grams of flow coat, and I actually put about 9 milliliters, so about so just under 2% of hardener in. Now even that, this went off really quickly, so I managed to get this one box completely covered, but before I could finish the second one, I ran out, or I didn't run out, it actually just went too hard to push on, even with a stiff brush. This test run is another good point in the fact that I thought it was quite runny when I put it on, but you can see that there are still little holes in here, and not quite thick enough there. When it comes to doing the inside of the forward locker, I'll make my batches smaller, 250 to 300 grams, and I'm going to use a 1% solution. So for, say, 300 grams of flow coat, I'll use 5 to 6 milliliters of 2 to 3 milliliters of hardener, 1%. I've been told that it's not possible to put like a second coat on because there's a wax in here that comes to the surface when it dries. But is that really going to be a problem? Because all that'll happen is anything that comes on this bit will just flake off, but this, it'll still stick to this. So is it in fact a problem? After yesterday's batch test of the flow coat and hardener, I found out that it'll go off really quick if you put too much hardener in, obviously. But this morning, my measuring cup, it is still liquid because it's obviously had no hardener in it. So this means what I plan to do is measure out a number of cups of flow coat and take them into the locker space, and then add the hardener just before I'm going to apply it to the surfaces. Now we'll try this with initially 2 or 3 cups, and see how that works. We're only going to do 250 grams per cup, and we're going to go with a maximum 1%, so 250 grams of flow coat, and then a maximum of 2.5 mil of hardener per batch, and then we'll see how that works. Well, I've got a flow coat on the inside of the locker, and it's mostly okay, but due to the cramped conditions I have actually missed a couple of bits, which is quite annoying. I didn't want to do this bit while I was inside because I kept touching it with my head. And then there's another bit on the tube here and all the way down the bottom there. That's quite annoying. But on the whole, quite pleased with the way it's gone. It actually went quite quick yesterday. But one thing I really should have paid attention to was the plan was to lay this echo sounder cable from this captured box here across to here and up this conduit. Now unfortunately, when I was thinking about the conduit, I wasn't actually thinking about this echo sounder at all, which is a shame really, because this is actually just too small. So I'm going to have to come up with a plan B. Right, so just in case anyone else is thinking about putting in an echo sounder like this, make sure you use a conduit that's big enough.